I'm just gonna rewatch the first trailer really quick, just to see if we've missed like anything in these trailers.
Oh Lord.
It's cold. Guess he's too used to the
Also, I
beach.
just find it's adorable that
Islander, what can I say?
Sword admits that he's quote unquote an islander and that he
Even
hates the
the
cold.
sea's turning to ice. Wow.
It's amazing. Also, I'm actually kind of happy about the fact that they don't have like specific world clothes for Frozen.
A walking, talking snowman.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad for that.
Hello. Olaf, are these your friends?
Nope, never met him. Don't know anyone blue, green, or who's oddly spiky.
I don't know anyone blue, green, or this awfully spiky. In referencing Sora.
Ha!
The things you miss when you're in the moment of watching these. Oh, and I love that Simba's back, by the way. And the link for that is called King's Flare.
Whoa. Yeah.
Sure, freaking Simba's home.
I kind of wish they showed off a little bit more about the gummy ships, though. That's something I did wish that they did.
Look out!
I wish they showed off more of the gummy ships.
That's amazing. You can control ice.
Control it? No, all I ever did.
It's gonna be fun trying to record it when my niece is around.
This is my home now. I can't go back. I don't want to hurt
So I need to make... Oh dang, I wish I had a pen and pencil with me. Because I need to write down... Oh wait, I have my phone. Aha!
Look out!
Because, see me yawn. New memo. 13 darkness and 7 light. Light there.
Roxas does exist. His heart's inside my heart.
The other
So we
data
have
is just data.
So what will Elsa accept?
Seek,
Light or darkness? I know what I wanna
Seeker
know.
Ansem,
Good for you, but guess what? I won't let her fall to darkness.
Semnitz, Larxene, Larxene. Unfortunately, Aqua. Alright. Sad face next to that one.
I refuse to believe that.
You're too late.
That still hurts my soul so much.
Who are you telling?
As for the second trailer, which was the one they showed during the Square Enix presentation. Well, there isn't really that much of a difference between the first and the second one. The third one has the real, like, major differences in it.
True.
Oh, yeah, the Japanese version of the third trailer,
Snowman, you really are alive.
it shows that,
Olaf, are these your friends?
Marluxia is a Xehanort.
Don't know anyone blue, green, or who's oddly spiky.
They didn't show that in, like, the first original trailer where Marluxia came out in. But in the that Japanese trailer, yeah, Marluxia's a Nort.
No, all I ever do is hurt people.
Also, Toro also likes to make the comment of Elsa, like Frozen in general, just looks a lot better in the game compared to the movie. Like, just in general.
Kind of have to agree with him there.
Also, I kind of wonder if Ratatouille is just his own separate world, or is that going to be like a summon? I feel like it'd be a summon. I don't think it'd be its own separate world. Oh, this is something we've already seen. I still wish we saw more gummy ship related stuff, though.
Still, Sora, that doesn't mean
Oh
you
yeah,
should
Zigbar.
change. Accept the power you're given. Find the hearts joined to yours.
If I could spell. There we go. See, I wonder... Hold on, wait, back up. Pause and back up. So this must be... Oh, this must have been after Sora finishes his training then. It has to be. That one specific scene where they're back at Yensid's in the second trailer?
I think it is.
That had to be some point after Sora came back, because he was gone to train for a year. So that's most likely why. Where that scene comes in.
Look out!
I hate to admit it, but the part of Woody coming in to save Pork Chop, it gets me every time.
I know. I want to know.
Roxas does exist. His heart's inside my heart.
In that case, by all means. Nothing would please us more than Roxas's return, of course.
And Roxas?
Yes. For the virtual world to be completely
I don't remember what
realized,
Zexion's
Handsome
human
Wise
name
would
is.
have included Roxas's full data in the construction.
And the fact of, I might have to put it in the video at some point.
Mickey. You're too late.
And that one scene of just Kyrie and Axel being hinted in the game, it's like, oh. Oh. It's so good. Never. It will always be Sora and Kyrie. And now pirates.
Yo ho, a pirate's life for me.
I really wish this was Treasure Planet over pirates, though.
'Cause we get to be pirates again.
Yeah, I just noticed that Sora's pirates hat actually has a crown on it.
It's a real shame we don't have a bigger ship.
It's a real shame that we don't have a bigger ship. I just noticed that line too. And people are speculating that it actually is Johnny Depp doing the voice of Jack Sparrow this time for the game. And it kind of does sound like him. It kind of does. Also, the fact of, you know, pirate ship combat. What? It looks so good too, especially the Keyblade. Have you seen like the official renders for Sora, Donald, and Goofy in this world? That looks so good. They're everywhere on Twitter. And in fact, you know, underwater Heartless battles. See, the boss though? Let me pause and get to a certain... Up. There you go. The boss in the Pirates game, in the Pirates world, kind of looks like the that one boss from Land of Dragons on the second visit. I cannot think of its name. It kind of looks like it. Not like completely, but you know what I mean. Like the structure of it is very similar to it.
Yeah.
It still looks cool though.
You back in the organization?
Yes. Surprising, isn't it?
And then
Jack, don't you give this creep the time of day.
Luxord.
Xander, it's the code. Mustn't strike a pirate aboard ship when said pirate offers to confabulate.
I'm looking for a box.
Get them!
Oh, and the fact that all three of the Titans are back, including the Wind Titan, which means I don't know how we're gonna fight the Wind Titan if we have to fight the Wind Titan.
Arendelle is safer with me staying up here. Please, go away.
And the unversed collected enough screams and sadness from those children.
Yeah, and the whole time they were trashing our company in the process.
You're following
Vanitas.
her.
Maybe she's one of the 7 pure lights we need. The new 7 hearts.
Oh yeah, that's right. They are trying to
Set your
reform.
heart free.
They're trying to get the
And
7
at the
princesses
end,
back.
you
That's
finally
right.
Realize what destiny has in store for you.
I forgot about that.
In fact, your reward might be right around the corner.
Hey, Axel.
And then Kyrie being adorable.
Cut your hair, too.
Pause. I still want to know what world they are in. Where are they? I mean, it could be Tangled, but I don't know. It definitely is not Destiny Islands. They could be in the world that we don't know about yet.
Everyone in my thinks Daybreak Town.
Yeah, it could be Daybreak Town. And then, you know, me being right about the... Stop. Me being right about the Riku replica still being alive. I called it. No one believed me, and I called it.
Okay, first off, boo you for that being right, because you know what? No one wanted... Everyone was just going to assume that thing was dead after Chain of Memory.
Maybe.
No, I'm going to save that for the recording.
There is a well, I do plan on playing through Chain of Memories again at some point, so maybe Vexen made another Riku replica? He could have.
You realize you and me go through all those games, right?
Yep. Except I'm recording. Them, so I'm going to be way behind.
I promise you, it'll only be 50% cringe.
I don't know how that would work, though. Because Riku's Keyblade is also broken. Or his original Keyblade is broken. I'm just going to leave it at this picture of maybe Kairi being adorable. Yeah, there we go. That picture of Kairi being adorable. I'll just leave it paused right there. But,
Oh, Lord.
Kairi's adorable, okay? I used to get my hair cut like Kairi. Kingdom Hearts 2 Kairi when I was younger. Deal with it.
Cosplay Kairi.
I wanted to at one point. I actually really did. But I'm just not a fan of pink. So, okay. So we got... Did I write down? I did not write down Old Man Xehanort, did I? I did not write down Old Man Xehanort.
No, you probably wrote down freaking Old Man Aquanort.
No, I just put Aqua and then put a sad face next to it. So we have... Anthem Secret Darkness, Xemnas, Larxene, Aqua, Marluxia, Xigbar, Luxord, Teenage Xehanort, who's technically Terra, Vanitas, Old Man Xehanort, that's 10. We're missing 3. Who are the 3? Oh wait, no, Saïx. We're missing 2. We're missing 2. So who are the other 2? Well, one of them could technically be Sora if he falls. And then who would be number 13?
Roxas! I don't forget.
I mean, it could be Roxas. It could be Ven.
They don't even have Ven yet.
But they have access to Ven. Because Aqua is the only person...
They don't have the Keyblade. That's the thing, though. They know, even if they know where Ventus is, they don't have Eric's Keyblade now. Because Aqua doesn't have it.
True. But they still do know where he is, so they'll figure out a way to get to him eventually.
Yeah, but the thing of it is, she sealed Castle Oblivion with his Keyblade, so that's the only key that's getting in there.
And Sora currently has that Keyblade, but he doesn't know what to do with it yet. Sora does not know what to do with Eric gets his Keyblade. That is also the only way you won't lose your memories in Castle Oblivion is by having Ericus's Keyblade. Okay, let's go back to the lights really quick. Let's see who the lights are. The 7 lights are Sora, Riku, Mickey, Kairi, Axel, XEL, stop it, autocorrect. That's 5. So, because I know at the end of 3D, Kyrie and Axel was supposed to take the Market Mastery exams. Under Yensid.
Yeah.
So in theory, they could be lights. But then who would be 6 and 7? If they bring back Roxas, Roxas could be a 6. So Roxas question mark? And 7 could be Aqua if they can bring Aqua back question mark. Terra if they can somehow get to Terra.
We're not getting to Terra until the end of this. I'm convinced of that.
Well, they could use Terra's lingering will. No, wait. Is there light in that? Is there a source of light in the lingering will? That's actually an important question. Is there?
That's up for debate because lingering will is Terra's mind.
Actually, wouldn't... No. That's a way random theory to put out there for me to say that. Because I was thinking lingering will could technically be Terra's nobody, but Terra's didn't lose his heart. So he doesn't have a heartless.
Yeah, no, lingering will is just Terra's mind inhabiting his armor.
So no one knows whether or not... Well, Terra's really being possessed by Xehanort.
Yeah, and then Terra's heart, and then Terra's fighting against it with Ericus.
So... Question. If they kill Teenage Xehanort, wouldn't that mean that both Terra and Ericus could come back?
Terra, yes, because Terra still has a body. Ericus is flat dead.
True. It makes me sad that Ericus died the way that he did. It's so sad. Okay, now I'm just going to switch this to Riku really quick just because... Where's Riku at? Too far. That Riku. There you go. Because Riku is still amazing. Even though I still prefer Sora over Riku. It still makes me sad that Sora also got gypped at being a Keyblade Master because essentially the end of his test was not rigged, but, you know, the organization intervened with the exam and that's why he failed, but it wasn't his fault.
Yeah, that's half and half, honestly.
Let me see my darkness again. One,
Because
two,
half
three.
half of that is the organization's fault, but half of that is like choosing to chase every illusion that he fucking saw.
True. Okay, let's say... Okay, random scenario. Let's say Sora falls. Sora becomes a darkness. And... I guess Roxas? Okay, let's say if Sora and Roxas both end up becoming darknesses, right? Who would replace them as lights? Do you think, like, Yensid would actually intervene? Or no? I don't think he would.
Here's the thing. Yensid at some point in 3 has to intervene. Because, like, you gotta look at everything that's, like, already going wrong from what we've seen.
True. Also, I'm annoyed. Sorry, I'm annoyed because they haven't said anything about Big Hero 6. Yet it has been confirmed, but no trailer. It annoys me. And I feel like that world will not only be an endgame world, but it would answer some questions. Because judging by the look, it seems like Frozen would be like a beginning world.
I see more Frozen mid-game.
Actually. Okay, how about this? Let's get our... I guess you could say our confirmed worlds in the game out of the way. So we have... Destiny Islands, obviously. If I can spell. Twilight Town. We now have Pirates. Tangled. Frozen. Toy Story. Monsters Inc. There's been no hints of Hollow Bastion / Radiant Garden, but why would it not be in the game? It's been in every single main staple.
Okay, you said main game, so I was like, yeah.
Yeah,
True.
so I'll put question marks behind Hollow Bastion because we don't know if that's confirmed or not. Let me put
Honestly,
in-
I think after 2, I think we've run course with Radiant.
I don't think so, only because that's essentially where most of the shit started. Because that was where Xemnas, or Terranort, started experimenting on himself. So I don't see why it wouldn't be.
All I'm saying is I don't want Winnie the Pooh to come back. I don't want Halloween Town to come back, as much as I love that world.
Yeah.
And for the love of God, keep Atlantica out of this game.
Yeah. What else do we have?
11.
Twilight Pirates, Tangled, Frozen.
I have class at 3:30.
If we include Hollow Bastion, even though it's not confirmed, that's 9 worlds. And even then, we don't even know if we can actually play on Destiny Islands or not, so it technically could be 8. Well, 3D did have the world that never was. Do you think that would come back? Or no?
See, in a way, I feel like that kind of has to come back because, Showdown.
Oh wait, Keyblade Graveyard, right. Put that down.
That's right.
Keyblade Graveyard.
Oh, Keyblade Graveyard is definitely back because Nomura is just choosing not to.
Let me also put down Daybreak Town too. Hollow Bastion, Keyblade Graveyard, Daybreak Town, those are questionables. Actually, I don't see why Keyblade Graveyard wouldn't be in. No, Keyblade Graveyard would most likely have to be in because
we're going to finish this at where it started, at the Keyblade Graveyard.
That, and the fact that the Lingering Will is in the Keyblade Graveyard. And I'm assuming that might be a way to get Terra back. It's through Terra's armor.
Yeah, but even still, you're going to have to reunite his mind with his body and heart. And, you're going to have to deal with freaking young Xehanort to do that.
Yeah. And unfortunately, it's this freaking Xehanort. That specific Xehanort is the one that has the ability to time travel. That makes things difficult. Also, the fact that Xehanort's original home was Destiny Islands is definitely something to think about. Oh, I also forgot to put down that Ven. If they somehow get Ven back, Ven could be one of the lights too. Ventus question marks.
The thing is, see, this is the thing right now, is that the entire light operation is now just hella complicated because you have no clue where Terra is, and now to get to Ventus, you have to figure out how to put sense into Aqua now.
I mean, we know where Terra is technically. We just don't know how to get him back.
But still, it's still overly common, especially trying to get Ventus now.
Them getting the Aqua gives them free access to Ven, and that's the major problem. Technically free access.
Technically, but they still need that Keyblade.
Actually, here's an important question. Did Sora keep that Keyblade? We don't know if he did.
I think he more than likely did. Because, I mean, Why wouldn't you at this point? Like,
Don't mind me, I just switched to a pirate Sora with a giant grin on his face. It was perfect. I like the clothes though on Pirate Sora. It does look really nice, actually. And Pirate Goofy's shield has like ice water effects sticking out of the shield. It looks freaking amazing. I have to show you the renders for it. It's amazing. I just hate the fact that Luxord is back. Ugh. I don't feel like gambling my life away again. No, actually, I'd still rather deal with Luxord than deal with Larxene.
I'd rather deal with Larxene and honesty.
Nope, screw Larxene. Nope. She was a pain in the ass in Chain of Memories. Okay, so, question. You know how in that trailer a while back Riku was like, just in case if the other me needs my Keyblade?
Stop, because me and my friggin' friend up here like discussed that after that trailer went off. That was why I had to jump out of the call earlier.
No, I have a question. What if Riku Replica ends up being one of the lights? Somehow.
Okay, one, I'm calling bullshit.
I mean, you never know.
How does that even work when that thing is literally spawned from darkness?
Okay, so Riku Replica... well, it's not... Are the replicas spawned from darkness? Because I know Xion was spawned through Sora's memories.
They really... Here's the thing. It's like... the replica is technically like his memories of Riku, but they're all freaking twisted and seeped in darkness from Vexen effing with them.
To the power of Ghoul. Away. On my phone, not on my computer. I'm leaving Sora smiling over there. I'm just happy that I called that the Riku replica was alive the entire time. Journal entries. Oh, Chain of Memories. Replica of Riku created by Vexen from the real Riku's data. Though Namine's power was infused with false memories and made him to believe that he was the real Riku. Unlike the real Riku, he wields darkness freely, but is burdened by the fact that he is an imitation. Let me see. So I'm reading more stuff about this. Humna. Sorry, I'm trying to read this. I'm trying to see if there's like... Oh yeah, that's right, because Riku Replica being a clone, he technically doesn't really lose memories in Castle Oblivion. I forgot about that too. Oh yeah, I forgot. Twilight Town was first introduced in Chain of Memories. I forgot about that. I completely forgot about that. In 358/2, the Riku replica is mentioned once when Shion is revealed as a replica, he is mentioned to be a part of the replica program as a numberless replica. Axel mentions Riku Replica in his own secret report, stating that he's the only one who understands that Riku Replica gained a sense of self. He also expresses the regret of Hazing using him as a tool. Although he does not appear in person, the Riku Replica is depicted as one of Naminé's drawings in the White Room in Kingdom Hearts 2. Then in 3D. Although he does not appear during the game, he's briefly mentioned by Riku during his visit at Prankster's Paradise. After meeting a black-coated version of himself, Riku tells Pinocchio and Jimmy that he once gave in to the darkness he had and faced it in many forms, mentioning a puppet replica of shadows in his heart. I don't think they would convince Riku Replica, though, to be a darkness. I mean, they would try, but I don't think they'd succeed in it.
Okay, so I'm reading through my community, and I'm like, because they're still posting theories on Aqua's situation, and the thing is that, honestly, like, I feel like Aqua is still a freaking... She's just, like, overcome by every demon that she battled in the realm of darkness all those years.
Maybe.
Because somebody brought up that, like, you understand, Vanitas has the same yellow eyes, but isn't part of Xehanort.
But now he is a part of Xehanort. Now he is. He wasn't in Birth by Sleep, but in Kingdom Hearts 3 he is. But he still had those yellow eyes.
But
Actually,
you gotta also factor in that if she's really like part of Xehanort now, why would he have gone through the trouble to like do that and then just leave her there?
Sorry, something I just remembered about Birth by Sleep is that when Xigbar first met Xehanort, his eyes were not yellow until Endgame. So, like, Xigbar knew about the plan pretty much the entire time from, like, way in the beginning.
Yeah, and he lost an eye in it.
That, let me think, because Vanitas' eyes were always yellow, but Xigbar's was not. So, and Vanitas agreed to work with Xehanort from the very beginning as soon as he was extracted from Ven. So, maybe Vanitas was Xehanort's first vessel and not Xigbar?
I think right now Xigbar is his vessel.
I feel like Xigbar would be his best current vessel, but it's not the original. Not like the first one that he chose to be a part of the new organization. I think it's Vanitas.
Because most of the people you had in your freaking dead.
To be honest, actually, I feel like the best vessel for Xehanort ultimately would be either Saïx or Vanitas. No, it would be Sora, Roxas, or Vanitas, because they could wield Keyblades. Or Aqua. Because Terranor can't wield a Keyblade.
Okay, so I found in the freaking, so somebody tried to list off the members of the true organization. You have Xehanort, Xemnas, Ansem, Xigbar, 5 and 6, nobody knows. Saïx, 8 to 11, nobody knows. And then young Xehanort. And then 13, nobody knows, because that was supposed to be Sora, and he failed to do that.
No, we know the others. We learned from who the others are from all these trailers that were released.
Well, this was no one edited the wiki yet.
Ah.
So then you have Vanitas, Marluxia, Luxene, Luxord, and then they had under possible either Terra Xehanort or the Riku Replica.
Yeah, because we have Heartless, Ansem, Xemnas, Larxene, fortunately Aqua, still with a sad face next to it, Marluxia, Xigbar, Luxord, Teen Xehanort, who's Terranort, Vanitas, Old Man Xehanort, and Syax. That's 11. We're missing 2. Which could be Sora or it could be Roxas. Which makes sense if the organization wants to get Roxas.
But he already had 12 because Sora was the last one he was trying to make.
Yeah, but he failed.
So he still had 12. Because Sora was 13.
So there's 1 unaccounted for and then Sora.
So yeah, even there's no 13th slot, but you still have 1 that's not accounted for.
Maybe the unaccounted slot could be Aqua, and there's 1 other one we're not thinking of.
Because if you remember Dream Drop Xehanort, when Mickey started listing off who could be the Guardians, Xehanort was like, Sora and another list belonged to me, and he already had Terra at that point.
Everyone assumed that other person could be Aqua, but maybe it could be someone else.
But the thing of it is, no one can confirm, even if it turns out that that's not just like Aqua like falling into darkness, and she actually is part of Xehanort. No one can confirm at what time frame that happened, so no one can say for sure he meant Aqua.
So, well, it definitely happened between 2 and 3, and there's a 1-year difference between 2 and 3 game time-wise, so it had to be then. Oh, wait. Bruh, Ansem the Wise is still in the Realm of Darkness. What happened to him? What happened to Ansem the Wise? Did he just die?
You talking about what, the real Ansem? I thought he was dead.
No, he was in the Realm of Darkness. At the end of, what game? There was one point at the end of one of the games where Aqua was talking to Ansem the Wise. I don't remember which game.
Are we sure that wasn't like part of After Birth by Sleep?
It might have been, but that's still after the events of 2. Or just at the end of 2.
Hold
on.
Hold on,
Sorry.
looking it up. I'm like dead in the wiki right now.
I'm gonna look it up on YouTube. Because I know for a fact that there is a video on this. Aqua meets Ansem the Wise. It was in Birth by Sleep.
Boom!
The quality of this is also bad.
Yeah, because Ansem straight sacrificed himself in 2.
Yeah.
Darkness rules your heart. It gives me control.
Let me watch this real quick.
Muscle and sinew that once obeyed you now rebels against you. How you can remain here at all confounds the mind.
Oh, how Terra's still
It's still
in
my
there.
heart. You think you can just come in and take over? I'm not gonna sit by and let that happen.
The quality's bad, but I'll watch it for now.
Don't even entertain any notions of escaping me, boy. In
Boy.
the end, your heart will be engulfed by mine forever.
Wrong. You're gonna get shown the door, old man.
As I recall, you couldn't even handle your own darkness. How then will you triumph over mine?
You'll find out soon enough.
Oh, so that's how it is it? Someone else has set foot in your heart. Ericus, you sly fox.
I'm not afraid of what the darkness holds now. Even if you do wrest control of my heart from me. Even if you cast me into the deepest, darkest abyss. You'll never sway me from the one cause that pushes me to keep on fighting. Whatever the cost, I'm ready to pay it.
Brave words, to be sure. But I'm a patient man. We can take as much time as we need to settle this little property dispute.
I like how
However,
he calls it a property dispute.
You
The
are
hell's
just one
Xehanort?
of many roads that I might choose to take. Trust me, I made certain of that.
Whoa, pause that. Listen to that line again. You are just one of the many roads that I might choose to take. So it's referring to all the other vessels. So Xemnas can literally go into any of the other vessels. Any of them.
Like I said, the only reason I'm not fully buying that Aqua's a vessel,
You are
because
just
I
one of
really
many
find that
roads
hard
that
to
I
believe
might
he
choose
would
to
have
take.
still just left her.
Trust me, I made certain of that.
Well, I'm assuming that Riku and Mickey were in the Realm of Darkness to get Aqua out. Especially since Mickey has the Keyblade of Darkness, he's the only one who actually has access to the Realm of Darkness freely, outside of the organization.
Yeah, but the thing is, if he'd have went and turned her vessel, why would
Mr.
he leave
Master.
her there?
Oh, come on.
That's why I'm not convinced of that theory.
Maybe... How the hell would this work? Oh yeah, wait, what? Sorry, I missed something.
Mr. Master. Oh, come on. You don't even know your pal? Please tell me the amnesia was just a sick joke. Boy, this is some cliche. Hey, you're not Terra. Just gotta check. As if. Well, don't sweat it. I got your back.
So that's the interesting thing too, is that when Terra took over, when old Xehanort took over Terra's body, he lost his memories. He had amnesia.
There was a reasoning behind amnesia, though. I forgot what it was.
Oh, they're eating ice cream.
Also, I'm just gonna bring this up just because it kind of looks like it. Kind of, when you take it with a picture, it kind of makes sense. Somebody in my community said, "What if and the guardian that Ansem has when you fight him? What if that's Terra?"
I don't think it would be. Because if it was, and Terra's still fighting back, wouldn't it have tried to attack Ansem?
Yeah, but the thing of it is, while he's fighting back, his body is still under the control. Like, it's his heart fighting, but his body's still under control.
Okay, here's the scene with Aqua. Here's what I was looking for.
Who are you?
Why, hello. It's not often I get visitors.
Please, call me Aqua. Why are you sitting here all alone in the realm of darkness? How did you end up here?
Well, I can tell you this is my second time on these shores.
This is Ansem's second time on these shores. So when was the first? when was the first time he was on that beach in the Realm of Darkness? Does anyone know? You heard me, right?
Yeah, I don't have any for that.
Let me see.
But unfortunately, much like the first, I do not remember who I am or whence.
But unfortunately, much like the first, I do not remember who I am or whence I came. Everything was washed away with whatever currents carried me here.
That's too bad.
Okay, so the
I know.
Xehanort's amnesia was from Xehanort Unlock.
No, that's Ansem the Wise.
No, but I was reading the freaking thing with why he had amnesia.
Why was because of what again?
Because when Terra's heart was fighting back with him, Xehanort unlocked his heart to retaliate back, and that caused the amnesia he had.
Oh.
I've been here a long time, wandering through the endless hours, unable to escape.
You wish to return to your own world?
It's my friends. I promised I'd be there for them.
Your friends?
I feel like there's something we're missing.
Somewhere in the scraps of memory I have left, you remind me of a boy I once knew.
You know what? Quite frankly, after these 3 trailers, I don't want to see shit else until the game drops.
True to his friends and kind.
Because this has left me with
travels
enough.
to many worlds and fights to keep the light safe.
Keep the light safe.
I know that there's something that we're missing.
Did something happen out there?
There is something that we're missing, but I feel like it has nothing to do with 3.
Sad to say, they nearly fell to darkness more than once. But at every turn, that boy arrived with keyblade in hand to save the day.
Huh? Wait a sec. Is his name Terra or Ven?
Neither of those, I'm afraid.
Should have known.
How long has it been since I met him? At least a year now, perhaps more.
Yeah, okay, so he just said that he was in the Realm of Darkness for like a year. So this trailer is essentially leading another thing that leads up to the events of 3. Because Ansem the Wise has been trapped in darkness for a year after he sacrificed himself in 2. So this is essentially another prologue that leads into 3. That's what this video's been the entire time.
Back then,
For the specific
my
cutscene.
heart was clouded with vengeance. I did terrible things, both to him and his friends.
Oh, the theories.
I brought unhappiness to more lives than one. I felt something must be done. Was that why? A means of clearing my conscience, or perhaps out of a sort of scholarly instinct. While the boy slept his long sleep, I hid the results of my research inside him, transplanting the data to where it might best serve a purpose.
Wait a minute.
In fact, I would like to believe maybe he can set things right.
I hate to say this,
Like him who touches so many hearts.
but I think the answers might be encoded.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Those people whose lives I managed
Because
to ruin.
Conan gave nothing but like closure to nominate.
while the boy slept his long sleep, I hid the results of my research inside him.
I hid the results of my research inside him.
Transplanting the data to where it might best serve a purpose.
The data to where it might best
The answers could be encoded. Shit.
In fact, I would like to believe.
Well, I'll cross that bridge when I come to
can
it.
set things
In my
right.
playthroughs.
A boy like him who touches so many hearts. He could open the right door.
I'm hitting my nose with a
and save
measuring
all
spoon. Don't
those
worry about it.
people whose lives I managed to ruin.
Hmm.
So many are still waiting for their new beginning. Their birth by sleep. Even me. And even you.
Whoa! Stop. So many are still waiting for their new beginning, their birth by sleep.
For their new beginning. Their birth by sleep. Even me.
Even me and even you.
Even you.
So that means that Ansem the Wise has the ability to come back.
His name is...
What the fuck is this plot?
Hmm. How the heck is this going to work?
Sora.
Cage 1, arrow was broken. Cage 2, reflect was broken. Cage 3, reflect seems broken. How about we go back to when arrow was broken?
True.
Sora.
Now that I think about it, in 3D, weren't they talking about bringing back Xion at some point?
In which one?
In 3D.
Unless I missed plot points, I didn't hear that.
Hmm.
Somebody mentioned... No, you know what it was? Freaking... Xion was like one illusion that Sora kept freaking chasing. And then he didn't realize that he was crying because of Roxas.
Hmm.
Sora.
I need to replay through 3D. Well, just all the games in general, really. I have 6 months to play through all of them.
One of these games better get platinum before freaking Kingdom Hearts 3. That trophy list is going to be impossible.
Kingdom Hearts 1 is the easiest one to do. Because you can skip
say
the
that-
cutscenes.
I like to. I already have that speed trophy, but I don't feel like torturing my Kingdom Hearts one. That fight is impossible, and grinding levels in Hearts is a chore.
Where they wait for him. I kind of wonder what was said in Mickey's letter. Like the exact words to it. I might need to look that up at some point too.
Sora. Riku. Your mind's made up?
Yeah.
Also, I love the Birth by Sleep version of Dearly Beloved.
Yes.
So I wonder how the Kingdom Hearts 3 version is going to sound like.
It's gonna sound like how it's gonna sound when you play the game, crying.
It's just, they really need me. I have to go. I am who I am.
It's gonna be crying from the
Because
time
of
you
them.
first hold the case to when you put the disc in.
Uh-huh.
See you soon.
Okay. So from what I saw from that, there is a chance. There is a chance that Ansem the Wise could come back. But Sora's the only person that could get him back. But the interesting part about that is that Ansem the Wise has not been seen in Kingdom Hearts 3, but he's still in the Realm of Darkness that we know of. So where is he at? If he's not there.
I got nothing.
I mean, that specific beach does connect to Destiny Islands, though No, I doubt he would be on Destiny Islands, because there's no way for him to get out of the Realm of Darkness. What the hell could it be? There is something that we're missing from, like, all of the other games leading up to 3. There's one thing. One or possibly two things that we're missing.
So this is why I said freaking... This is why I just said I was going to play through them chronologically and just catch everything.
Also, I just realized that Agrabah was not announced as a world, but Pirates was. I'm very surprised.
I frankly don't want Agrabah to come back.
Actually, yeah, not even mentioned, there's really no point for Agrabah to come back. Now that you mention it.
Because Agrabah and 2 kind of disappointed the fuck out of me.
Yeah. Like, I'm okay. I'm not really okay with the Genie Jafar fight. But the first bosses? And the first visit? I'm okay with those bosses.
Yeah, the first visit is fine. Second visit boss is disappointment.
Mm-hmm. I just like that the texture style that they use for, like, the new pirates. I like Donald and Goofy. It looks so good. Holy crap. Oh, so I just realized we're gonna have to fight Davy Jones.
I'm fine with that.
Okay, how about this? How about we try to predict which worlds are early game, mid game, or late game? Oh yeah, I forgot about the Colosseum. Crap, Colosseum is guaranteed the first world we go to.
Yeah, Colosseum is guaranteed early game.
No, Colosseum is guaranteed to be the very first world we go to. Because that was hinted in 3D. So we got Colosseum is guaranteed to be the first. Tangled might be the second or the third.
I'm calling Toy Story for early game.
I can definitely see Monsters Inc. and Frozen being mid-game. Twilight Town should be mid-game. If Big Hero 6 is still a thing, it's guaranteed to be late game. I can see that being late game. If Hollow Bastion's still in the game, that's mid-game. I feel like if Keyblade Graveyard is in the game, you're going to visit it twice.
I believe it.
Once, obviously, Final Showdown, and then sometime before that. I don't know if we'll actually play on Destiny Islands, but if we do, I think we would only be there as Riku and not as Sora.
I can live with that.
And that
or you're gonna be there as Kairi.
Yeah, but we don't know what world they're on, though. It looks like it could be Tangled, but I don't think it's Tangled. No, here's the question. Is this before or after their Mark of Mastery exams? That's the question. Well, no, it could be after. Because most likely, while Sora was gone for that year, Kairi and Axel were training under Yensid. So they could already be Keyblade Masters in Kingdom Hearts 3 and we don't know it. But it's kind of funny because like Sora, Dawn, and Goofy are pretty much doing their own thing. Riku, and Mickey.
Nicely done.
Shut up. Riku and Mickey are doing their own thing, and then Kairi and Axel are doing their own thing. But it's pretty much already confirmed that Donald and Goofy are not one of the lights. So Sora, Riku, Kairi, Axel, that's 4. And if they can get all 3 back, 5, 6, and 7, it would be Terra, Ven, and Aqua. If they're able to get them back.
I feel like they're going to. Because really thinking about it, the only one you're going to really struggle with, I feel, is Terra.
I feel like they would get... I feel like they would get Ven first.
But how do we get Ven first? Like, each side of that is going to end up with half. Because Sora has the Keyblade, but he has no clue where in that castle Ven is.
I mean, he could use Erika's Keyblade to lead him to Castle Oblivion.
But even still, he doesn't know the room that she hid him in.
Oh, wait, hold up. Doesn't Castle Oblivion link to the world that never was? Doesn't it? It does, right? I thought that was...
I don't think it does.
I thought that was hinted in 2. Like, in 2 Final Mix.
Hold up.
Does it? I thought it did. Okay, more research. Away. Castle. O-B-L-I. Castle. If I could type. I can't type. There we go. Castle Oblivion. Even now I'm looking up the wiki for it. 358/2, Kingdom Hearts 2.
I don't think it does, because Castle Oblivion was initially Land of Departure.
Ah, crap. It's encoded. Castle Oblivion's encoded. Data Roxas, who gives him world cards to visit a data world that he no longer remembers. Data Roxas gives him the warning that unless he lets go of the lingering sorrow of losing the memories of those he just met, the darkness will swallow his heart. Datasaurus finds Naminé in the recreation of the pod room. Datasaur and Mickey see Roxas, Axel, Xion, Naminé, and then Terra, Ven, and Aqua. Data Naminé tells Datasaur that they're all waiting for him to free him from their respective torments. Yeah, Coded might have some key stuff that we're missing. Especially if Castle Oblivion is encoded.
I mean, Castle Oblivion was encoded, but the thing of it is, like, Castle Oblivion was just there to, like, that's basically where we got Naminé's closure. Because Castle Oblivion really added nothing to Coded's story. It was just there.
Wait, what? During conversations between... I'm reading 358/2. During conversations between Axel and Sayax, Sayax asks Axel if he found the Chamber of Awakening. The Chamber of Awakening is where... Is that where Sora is, or is that where Ven is?
I don't even know what freaking room she left him in.
Let me...
Oh my god.
Chamber of Waking. Chamber of Repose and the Chamber of Waking. The Chamber of Waking is where Ven is. So, the world that never was is connected to Castle Oblivion?
I don't think it is. I think they were just like infiltrating and like reconning Castle Oblivion.
During conversation, Silas asked Axel if he found the Chamber of Waking, to which Axel replied that it was difficult to find since Castle Oblivion is huge and it is currently unknown if that room was ever found. It is also revealed that Axel would be sent various times by Xemnas to find that room, showing Xemnas' extreme determination to find the Chamber of Waking, yet he never could. Aqua, as per Master Ericus' suggestion, has specifically designed the castle for its secrets to be known to nobody but herself. Thus, Aqua's design led Axel to be, quote, lost in oblivion. So yeah, Aqua is the only person who knows where Ven is in Castle Oblivion.
Because she straight turned Land of Departure into Castle Oblivion.
I'm actually curious. I wonder if there's a way to get the Land of Departure back using Ericus' Keyblade. That's curious. The Chamber of Waking contains Xemnas' other friend, Ventus. The room is found in Castle Oblivion. Whether or not Xemnas ever found this room is unknown, although based on the conversations between Sayax and Axel in Kingdom Hearts 358, it is unlikely that Xemnas has, since Axel was ordered to search for the room after he disposed of the organization's traitors, but failed to find such a room. After the apprentices were banished by Ansem, but before they became nobodies, the apprentices created the Chamber of Repose within Radiant Garden's castle. Xemnas will frequently travel to this room as if something within it reminded him of his forgotten past. And then in Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, Xemnas enters the computer room, inserted a data disk into the machine, and typed the password another, after which he typed 6 more passwords, the original names of the 6 apprentices. This caused a passage to be cleared before the Heartless Manufactory, which had a long stairway spiraling down to a long hall inside the hall where the doors electronically locked and bound with chains. At the end of the hall was a room containing a throne for Xemnas to sit on, as well as the armor and keyblade of a warrior named Aqua. Xemnas would Xemnas would speak to the armor, addressing it as a friend. Apparently,
Xemnas' terror confirmed.
Kind of. Yeah. Apparently, Xigbar often eavesdropped on the conversations and told Zexion that he heard another voice once. He also told Zexion he suspected that there was a link between the Chamber of Repose and Castle Oblivion, where allegedly the Chamber of Waking is.
Okay, before you fry my brain with any like theories, like I'm calling.
Okay. Yeah, it's getting about that time. I just realized it's about to be like 2 a.m.
For you anyway.
Yeah.
Who am I kidding? I can't wait. Else time.
I really do. Whoop, I didn't mean to play that. I do feel like there is a piece that we are missing somewhere. Somewhere before
I'm
3.
telling you that, like, there's no... Coded gave nothing for this lore. I played, like... Don't get me wrong, Coded to me is the weakest game, but it's still fun, but Coded really added nothing.
I mean, it could also be in an Unchained, or now called Union Cross. There could be some missing links there too.
Yeah. Port 358/2 to the Switch.
A fragmentary passes. Ventus is seen mysteriously vanishing from the chamber. Oh, that's right. I never played point 2.
I need you to get on there.
Ventus is seen mysteriously vanishing from the chamber. So Ventus is not there anymore. So where is he? The fuck? I never played point 2.
Now you get none of them.
Yeah, I never played 2.8, so I never knew that. So... mysteriously vanishing from the chair.
I'm about to jump out of the call.
Yeah.
Holy hell.
Yeah, it's about to be
Or
like 2 a.m. my time.
We'll resume it tomorrow.
Yes. Good night.
Good night.